Good serve.
Oh!
There he goes.
Look at the set, just a one-on-one.
This set. They send it to Batas. Naiangat. Maglinao. Got it. And we arrive at set point. Defense is just holding up for LaSalle. And as long as makakuha sila ng magandang touch of the attacks of Ateneo, nandyan si Vince Maglinao to convert. That's another good rebound for the Green Spikers. Maglinao. What an angle. What a set. This was not easy, Neil. He's just tearing the defense.
We did find out that Aligayon has been training as a setter as well.
That's true.
Kasi alam nila na wala si Andre Picar in this game, so they had to prepare him as backup, which is what he's fulfilling right now in terms of his new duty for UE.
Those are the things na hindi nakikita nating mga fans.
Yeah.
No? The preparation that...
This was another block point by LaSalle. It was single coverage by Vince Maglinao, of all people.
Up against NU, and NU became the champions. Adahar goes up to Maglinao, who keeps LaSalle alive, trimming the lead down to 4.
Jamie Levitor together with Sinjin Reyes. Thank you for joining us. Whether that be on the Pilipinas Live app, on One Sports, or on UAP Varsity channel. LaSalle against FEU.
Maglinao actually starting here in set number 4. Not the tallest of attackers. Just crafty targeting that corner.
Red. Especially in that last set. Set 2 especially, rather. Meanwhile, LaSalle would get their point with their attacks. Those two guys combining for 10 points. Echo goes on a combination to Vince Maglinao. Here in set number 2 at 6. 18-12, a short serve. Rahim again on the extension, sent back. Chance for LaSalle to set up their play. They go to Vince. And Maglinao finally gets his first point of the match. UP calls for time as we listen in.
Pay off, 21-20. Maglinao.
Maglinao, heat check. The counter for Batas. Maglinao will try again. Wow, Vince Maglinao. Midas touch right there. And they should always expect that Katipunan wall to be built against Vince Maglinao. Great pickup from De Castro. Maglinao again. And the other De Castro could not take that one. He really wants an extension. Maglinao. Good bounce back. LaSalle has to build their coverage around Vince Maglinao because a while ago...
2 aces.
Maglinao. Much needed point. Yeah, Vince Maglinao just maximizing.
This is what we were looking for last game from Vince Maglinao, who's 1 point away from double figures.
Copio. Fortuna right there to cover. Maglinao. That's inside. You also have to get the middle blockers involved kasi sa ngayon, yan yung advantage ni Echo Adahar. He's getting numbers from the middles.
Gutierrez straight to Gopio.
The setup for Vince Maglinao.
Target is acquired once again.
Gitna ni Jet Gopio and Enzo Gutierrez.
Echo. Bibigayan si Vince Maglinao.
Was good for Vince Maglinao. When you're up against really tall blockers, it's all about going high.
Instant impact. And now some cushion for the Green Spikers. Gutierrez. Couldn't connect with Pasino. Maglinao. Another one of those off-the-block hits. And now DLSU is on a roll.
We're feeling
And that's the Vince Maglinao we've been looking for.
He is coming off a good game, scoring 20 points. And very impressive. Really heavily reliant on their outside hitters and opposite hitters. We've barely seen plays in the middle, at least for this match.
And usually, from the previous games, there's a lot of firepower coming from the middle. So we'll see if the storyline changes here in set number 3 as Noel Campton serves. Ball is kept alive despite Ibanez's attempt. Targeted at the corner pocket. Vince Maglinao gets his first point for set number 3.
Ooh, smart move.
Talk about court sense for Vince Maglinao for the DLSU Green Spikers. Quick in-game adjustments here.
We're seeing less errors, James, in set 3. Just one for NU. And the warm-up's done for both squads.
We love to see that energy by Vince Maglinao.
The players are happy, the coach is not yet. But they go to Maglinao. There's no stopping this guy right now. He's been such a menace.
We need to...
Gallego. Oh! Even the net defense, James. Come on.
Net touch, which means we are deadlock at 5. Maglinao with a service ace. Here he comes.
What a serve.
Maglinao.
That is inside by Vince Maglinao.
By Almadro. AJ Almadro with that serve. They go up to Vince Maglinao, cross court. Oh.
Going to sail out, but it clipped the line right in the corner pocket of Ateneo side.
Fortuna going for that serve. Pick up by Lance. They go up to a quick. That's kept alive by LaSalle. That is out. They're looking for a check. They do get a check.
Tip by Magallanes. The save by Kamaymayan. Back row by Piojo. Oh, nice chase by Hernandez. Vince will attack. Oh, he will still score.
And Vince Maglinao, just doing Vince Maglinao things.
Yeah. Ganda ng palo niya doon. Let's see what he can do. Maglinao, cross court. That was sharp. Was it in? It's a different attacker now for UE, but Maglay was read well.
Almost a service ace. Maglinao going cross court. Abalye. Difficult back set. Cross court. Ventura with a coverage. Maglinao drop ball. We have missed him.
Welcome back, Vince Maglinao for LaSalle of a simple drop ball. Both teams only have 2 attackers up front. Del Pilar and Maglinao for LaSalle. Espartero and Mendoza for FEU. The second point of Vince Maglinao. Now haharap na si Noel Campton looking to deal the finishing blow.
But they're tying it up. Then FE wakes up. Maglinao with that serve.
That's an ace. Trying to put a dent. His confidence.
good.
Between, pops this one up to Saavedra. Picked up by Campton.
What a set.
Maglinao will try. That's off the blockers.
Beautiful set by Adahar.
We resume play. Adahar with a serve. Lipata. That's kept up. Maglinao. And Abale couldn't get that one. Chance for DLSU. And Maglinao punches it through.
Forward switch here in the 5th set. LaSalle up by 1.
For the UP Fighting Maroons, as we see De Guzman for the first time in the game, serving Adahar. Couldn't get that one. Instead, he sets to Hernandez off the block. Lead down to 2 points. Poquita tosses. Maglinao attacks and scores.
Set 2 was already a big improvement compared to their first set, but it was mostly Campton doing for the block of LaSalle.
Guerrero goes to Maglinao. Doug. Castrodes changing things up. Layog with a send over. Abale goes back to Rahim on the change-up. Adahar with a save. Fooling the drummers of UP, and LaSalle gets that point.
More defense. Both teams really just scrambling to get the first ball.
We talked about him. So he is also an option for UE.
They made up for that miscue a while.
That was scraping the net. Maglinao attacking the double block with a put away.
Maglinao, 20 points already for the Green Spikers. He scored. It just shows that everybody is willing to step up.
Kennedy Batas checked at the net. Big chance for the Green Spikers. Maglinao ties it up at 19.
I told you.
Vince Maglinao. Blockers broken.
Vince Maglinao from in-system plays to out-of-system plays. Lahat nako-convert niya into points.
Echo. Vince Maglinao.
Straight to Gian.
If you're Ateneo and O'Neal, you have to remind yourself that LaSalle won 3 straight sets against you. This could be a swing set for them. Good dig by Castro. Batas over the double block. Maglinao, there's that triple wall. And you know what? Doesn't matter.
From the Blue Eagles. It's all about reaction time pagdating sa pagbabasa ng mga soft touch. It has been a nip and tuck affair between Ateneo and LaSalle.
Good receive. Gopio. Solid dig by Guerrero. Maglinao. Triple block again. He makes them pay.
To change the trajectory of that ball. He had the intention talaga of hitting it off the hands of Emil Pasillo.
In the earlier part of set number 2. So it would be good for them to take a lead, take the lead at least here in set number 3.
Pumps it up. Back-to-back points there for Vince Maglinao. USC above. Yambao serving. Denied. Another chance here. Vince Maglinao still. And that gets. And now, John Julian Macam on deck. Chance here for Vince. Easy point again.
You have to be creative. Vince saw those two blocks in the first set, but second and third, UST has shown dominance.
That's a point.
He's also in charge of rallying up his team and racking up those points for NU.
The heart to Maglinao.
Seems like it went outside.
Gallego to Budin, running attack from the back. Maglinao. Tagibolos rather. Adahar to Maglinao.
That's true. And that's what LaSalle is really known for, those really fast tempos, and Vince Maglinao. Every day, I'm sure, workless hours of preparing for this game, but it seems like NU is having a hard time.
Aringo. Ventura sets that for Campton. Gapultos. Back to Aringo. Adahar. To Maglinao. Rodriguez sold us on that one.
Just using his smarts. Faking it.
Adahar, Maglinao, off the blocks. Oh, Aringo.
This Maglinao just really smart in that sequence. Going down the line, targeting the hands.
Both teams are more careful, but they are playing with more accuracy this time around. Maglinao off the block.
For the DLSU Green Spikers. Going off the block. Targeting the hands of the blockers. Yeah, exactly.
The blocks parted. Budin's attack was there straight to the wild captain.
Adahar to Maglinao. And that was one of his...
medyo na-lock siya nung second set, no? But it's nice to see na he's still aggressive entering this third set.
On all the plays. And she told him everything, and that's what they practiced for.
Adahar to Maglinao.
There's a big game blocking, even, of course, attacking. You see here, Vince Maglinao seeing that opening.
Gallego, Budin again. Campton was there. Maglinao. Oh, these shots.
On the line. I remember when I went up against De La Salle, maybe 2 years ago, he hit me in the head.
I'm so glad.
The future is bright. I mean, Espartero, Ceballos, your rookies, Dongala playing in his first year. Maglinao will answer. Off the block, it's good.
So if you're Ateneo, you would want to have a good first ball so that Gutierrez will be able to execute the play. But knowing Kennedy Batas is in the front row, so LaSalle should expect the ball that will be set to him.
And they go to Pasino this time. Coverage was there when Pasino was blocked. Batas this time will try through the blockers, but Guerrero was right there on the other side. They go to Maglinao, who gets that and closes the game.
Maglinao got the match point. We did hear Coach Roque saying na medyo mababa yung whenever he goes for the open hit, but this time adjusting his reach and targeting the hands of his cross-court block. So what an effort here for DLSU.
Great effort also for the Blue Eagle. What a serve. Now let's see, will he be able to repeat this? It's set point. Oh, sharp serve, another. Maglinao off the hands of Pasino. Great recovery for LaSalle.
The side spin of the serve from Pasino, yun yung mga mahirap pwestuhan na akala mo nasa harap mo na, pero yung galaw ng